Hey everybody, welcome to Average Guy Opinions. I'm your average guy, John Corelli. We're going to do a walking tour today. I want to talk about wildlife and just animals in general because a special little thing happened. Remember on last night's episode, I mentioned the bats, and I might be a little early, so hopefully they'll come out by the end of this episode. But yeah, the bats should be coming out any minute, I hope. And I want to show you something really cool though, because my mom, as I've mentioned in some past episodes, she helps kind of curb feral cat colonies, and she keeps the cats here in our little hot tub room. Oops, sorry, weird lighting. It's like the 70s. Oh, there we go. Oh, here are a couple of my favorite boys. These guys live back here. The black one is Whiskers, and the hey guys, say cheese. And the tabby back there is Ebenezer, a couple of old men, and they're a little shy. It's okay, Abby. Okay, yeah, it's all right. We're just gonna say hi, and yeah. Now, oh, she took her away. Okay, well, we had a cat in here that my mom was taking care of, and this is the cage she kept her in. And our little beautiful kitty had 6 kittens last night. And so I was wanting to show you the newborn kittens, but so much for that. So there's a fail right off the bat. But often these shows are a fail. So I'm going to go over here though. I mentioned last night that Wheat Ridge used to be a bunch of apple orchards, and we still have 2 apple trees. Well, one. You can see the one behind me. Well, you can't really see it, but this one here is about half dead. In fact, my stepdad just told me today that we are going to be taking it down around Christmas time. It's such a backlog of people. Just people don't want to work anymore, apparently, which I get. I mean, if I didn't have to work, I probably wouldn't work, even though I love my job. But this is an apple tree. As you can see, it's kind of half dead there, and that'll be taken down. Luckily, the other half's doing really well this year, so hopefully we'll get some apples out of it one last time. And then there's this that used to be an apple tree, little stump, and all my mom's working cages and stuff right here, and a hammock. So, all right. But I'm really hoping the bats show up. I may have to start this episode over again, and maybe I don't know. We'll hold off a few minutes. But I want to talk about wildlife and animals and some just weird things that have happened in my life with animals and wildlife. Like I was thinking about I've never actually seen kittens born except one time. And that was when I was like 6, 7 years old. I guess I was 7. And my parents had just gotten divorced. And my mom was dating my stepdad. And she was already starting to get into rescuing cats. And we had a cat, and her name was Mercy, because Mercy, she was ugly. Okay. And she had 4 kittens. And I watched the kittens be born, and I've never seen kittens be born ever since. Just missed these last night. So I also wanted to talk about just things like just wildlife in general, like the wildfires we're having right now. Today you could not see the mountains from Denver, and that's a little disconcerting. And I wonder what's going on, because I don't remember wildfires like this when I was a kid. Maybe it's a mental block, but I don't remember. You'd think that would have made the news. So I don't know. It's knowing that 90% of wildfires are man-made, just our negligence, is a bummer, right? Only 10% are caused by natural forces, lightning. The other 90% are people not putting out their campfires, flicking a cigarette, maybe having a gender reveal party and lighting off fireworks, stupid things like that. And it's just it really bothers me not to be able to see the mountains when they're like 10 miles away. So yeah, there's that. Not even 10 miles. I mean, Wheat Ridge, I'm like 5, 6 miles, I think, to Lookout Mountain as the crow flies, which is how you look at things. So I don't know. But I'm not trying to be a bummer. I just want wildlife in general got sort of, the bat thing made me think of cool stuff I've seen. Like I used to take my kids to a place called Jackson Lake. It's in northeast Colorado. It's in a town called Wiggins, and it's a reservoir. It's a man-made lake, but there's all kinds of really cool wildlife there. And whenever I've taken my kids there, we've seen something that we've never seen before. One year, a bat buzzed us. A bat just mistakenly almost flew right into my face. That was freaky. We saw a June bug there. I didn't think June bugs existed in Colorado. I saw a snake eat a little frog, a little spadefoot toad. Spadefoot toads are all over the place down there at Jackson Lake. I think they're native to Colorado. They like to burrow in the sand during the day to avoid the heat, and then they'll come out at night. and they're just little. I mean, the biggest ones are probably about as big as my fist, but most of them are little babies. And I watched a garter snake eat one, and I'd never seen a snake eat something before outside of a wildlife show, so that was kind of cool. They had wild turkeys up there. I saw a snake. I don't know what kind of snake it was. It looked like a water moccasin, but I know we don't have those here, but it had that kind of diamondback looking quality to it, and it was just swimming on the water. That was freaky. I have seen a rattlesnake swim underwater at Arvada Reservoir, which is probably the most terrifying thing I can think of. I had no idea they could do that. I went to the guy in the hut and I go, that looked like a diamondback and it was underwater. Did they do that? And he's like, oh yeah, they do that. I'm like, oh great, another reason to be scared to step in the water at Arvada Reservoir. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of cool to think about. We got a lot of wildlife right here in Wheat Ridge. I think I mentioned maybe a couple weeks ago I saw a coyote around 11, 12 at night. Me and my friend Dick Black were coming back from Mike up in Longmont, and we saw a coyote up here. I saw a fox a couple months ago. Fortunately, I saw a dead one on the road on Wadsworth, which was a bummer. We see rabbits all the time. I haven't seen a raccoon, but my Logan did when we were when I was at work. He let me know that, oh yeah, I just tried to throw a strawberry to a raccoon. I go, hey, if he eats it, he eats it. But it never did. It was weird. They'd rather go in the garbage and get their food than take a strawberry from a kindly teenager. So, I don't know, maybe I'll redo this video, but hopefully in the next couple minutes, because we're about 6.5 in, the bats will come out. And I really want to go back to where our fence borders, it's like a big chunk of land. There's still apple trees back there. I don't know what the home is, but it's a big home, and it's just mostly fields. And I really hope it never gets developed, but chances are it eventually will. I hope it doesn't. If it does get developed, I hope it isn't like a big, ugly, just set of condos or apartments. For those of you who know this area, they are developing the old vacant lot behind Terra Village, which used to be like bike trails and all these old Chinese elm trees. Is just an old vacant lot. Kids from the 70s understand the vacant lot experience. We used to go there all the time, and that one's gone now. They're making either apartments or condos out of that one. So every little tract of land in Denver and its suburbs is getting gobbled up for real estate, and it's kind of a bummer. I just saw bats, so let's go see some bats, hopefully. Okay, so kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna go to the clearing where I saw a bunch of them a couple nights ago, but one just flew through here, and so we'll just go and experience some bats, hopefully. Oh, there goes one. Okay, cool. There goes one right there. I don't know if you can see him. This is going to be a weird experience. Hopefully it doesn't make you guys seasick when I'm zooming my camera towards the bats. But what I'm going to try to do is just talk to you guys for another couple minutes. And like I said, the other night, they were sailing through. So this is the fence and the adjacent lot. As you can see, there's just almost nothing back there, right? There's a building back there, but it's very, very, how do I want to put it? It's just a huge field. Now, what I'm hoping is some bats make an appearance. You know, I don't know if they will or not, but they did the other night. Come on, boys, show yourselves. It may still not be dark enough in that area. As you can see, I have a bunch of trees on this property, and they were sailing through here. But, come on, guys. Alright, well, this is maybe not the most exciting video I've ever done, although it might be. As you can hear, the cicadas and the crickets are coming together, like I mentioned a few episodes ago, that they do like to come out at dusk. The crickets will go all night, the cicadas are finishing up their day, and it's a shift change, I guess, in nature. It's kind of cool. Oh man, maybe my loud-ass voice is scaring the bats. I'm going to go back to the driveway, and maybe we'll see one or two, then we'll just end this video. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I just love nature, you know, and that's a thing you get to have in the suburbs. It's a privilege, really, to have bats around. And you know, in the city you may see a bat once in a while, because some of them live in those old Victorian homes downtown. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. It sounds like an owl. It's not an owl. It's either a mourning dove or an East Eurasian dove. And let's see. Come on, bats, show yourselves. I probably scared them away. I do that, but I'm gonna keep it on me, and hope some bats show up. We got we got like 20 more seconds. Come on, bats. They probably won't want to come near me, but they were out. Oh, here comes one. There you go. There you go. There he goes. Well, I hope that got on film or on phone. Maybe he'll come for one more pass. I'll put it back this way. We'll point it towards the sky and hope for one more pass. Come on, buddy. Come on back behind me. Come on. What if a huge, massive bat just grabbed me by the head and took me away? Wouldn't that be something? That'd be a way to go. Oh, there he is. Shit. He was just swooped over my head. I hope we caught that. Oh well, okay. I'm closing on 10.5 minutes. Now, of course, they're starting to come out. Maybe I'll do another video or a two-parter with the bats, but I got to get ready to do comedy. Yeah, they are right here, and you just can't see them because they're too far in the trees. Come on, buddy. Come on by one more time. Here you go. There you go. Atta boy. Okay. Hopefully you saw that. I'll review it. And thanks for checking out my babbles. Love you guys. Have a great night or day or whatever you're having. Thanks for tuning in to Average Guy Opinions. Talk to you soon. Bye.